things I got to do with the fam, but we just finished eating. We just did a whole bunch of shopping, so I'm taking just a little break to do a quick live. All right, I'm getting pissed off, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm getting pissed off. It amazes me how Ken Griffin, okay, I'm never gonna forget this guy. I'm gonna tell you something. One day I'm going to be a major, major success. Okay, what's up, my brother Moon Monster? I haven't seen you in a long time. Moon Monster's back. The Mac is back. I missed you, brother. But one day, I swear to you, I'm going to go up to that mother for one day, and believe me, he's gonna hear anger, man. He's gonna hear a wolf. He's gonna hear a friggin' lion, man. Ah! What's up there, Pixel Dragon? Listen, it amazes me how Ken Griffin, okay, and all of these hedge funds played all of retail like fools. And you're always breaking Apefather's balls. Like, it's like, here's an example. Let me just give you a quick example, right? Retail loses $350 billion in 2022 on meme stocks. The whole thing was a big setup. It was a big bait and switch. Okay. Now, you would think, I don't know, like maybe retail would be angry over this, right? You would think that people would be very, very pissed. Okay. They break my balls. Listen, it's got to be these people who were never AMC investors. It has to be. All these people that come to my live stream, they have to just be internet trolls. There is no way that they were real investors. There was no way that these people could possibly be real retail investors. It's impossible because it's like, how could you be upset at me when Ken Griffin and all these hedge funds pulled the greatest scam, the greatest bait and switch, the greatest friggin' trickery of transfer of wealth in history? Okay? And you're mad at me. You're upset at me. You don't understand what the V for Victory project is that I created. It's revenge. It could also be called V for Vendetta. Okay, I want to show all these mamalukes. I want to show all these mother effers that we could be bigger, more successful than they can. Okay, because don't you understand? They friggin' destroyed us. They destroyed us. They took $350 billion of our money. I mean, listen to me. It all started with GameStop. I believe this is what happened. Okay, I believe this is what happened. All right. I think GameStop was what's called the bait. You understand? You know, when you go fishing, you got the bait. Okay. I think that GameStop was the bait. And they wanted us to believe that, the average Joe, the retail investor could beat the hedge funds, could beat them at their own game. So what they did was they did what's called, like a sacrifice fly in baseball. They did a sacrifice. They made Melvin lose $2 billion. They made GameStop have a nice run up to almost $500. And this was the trickery. This was the scam. This was the bait. Okay. Because now it made us all believe, wait a minute. We could beat the hedge funds again with AMC. We could beat the hedge funds on all these meme stocks. You understand? And we all started pouring money in the hundreds of billions in these meme stocks. And then guess what they did? As soon as we did all of that, didn't you notice how everything just suddenly went down? The market turned for the worst. AMC went from $72 to like basically it's under $1. I mean, if you really consider if the 1 for 10 never happened. Listen to me. It's crazy. We lost $350 billion. They talk about Bernie Madoff. They say Bernie Madoff, the biggest Ponzi scheme in history. Wall Street never saw anything like it. 50 billion. Wall Street never saw a bloodbath. Bloodbath my ass. Retail lost $350 billion in 2022, okay? Exactly. Moon Monster gets it, okay? Moon Monster gets it. And you want to laugh? I'm trying to do something right now, and you're calling me every name in the book. You're calling me a scam artist, a piece of shit, all this shit. Okay, what I'm trying to make you all understand is this. We had the right idea with our ape movement, with our ape army. That was correct. We had apes like Moon Monster, he's from the UK. We had apes from all over the world, Don't you understand that? And we were all, it was a brotherhood. It was a sisterhood. We were all in it together, and we all wanted the same things. We wanted life-changing wealth. We wanted generational wealth. But the problem is we did it in the wrong industry. This is what I'm trying to make you understand. The movement was correct. The movement was correct. 7, 8 million people, 9 million apes. I hold for you, you hold for me. I buy for you, you buy for me. We are family. I got your back and you got my back constantly. That was beautiful. The problem is it was done in the wrong industry. That's it. Okay. And I understand why. This is all a big scam. Listen to me. Robin Hood specifically and Webull, they were created. Let me tell you why. They were created because, see, back in the old days, you don't remember this. I used to work at Wall Street in the 90s. Back in the old days, there were like firm minimums. You don't understand something. You had to have a certain amount of money to invest in Wall Street. Like not everybody could invest. You want to follow me? You had to have a certain amount of money. You had to qualify. It was like a qualifying thing. Nowadays, right, you could open up a Robinhood account and you could invest with $1. You could take $1, you could buy a friggin' XRP. You know what I mean? So it's a whole new world right now. It's a whole new world. But see, the thing is, what people don't understand is they're being controlled. It's like in exchange for the convenience, listen to me, in exchange for the convenience of having this easy account that's easy to use, and you don't need a lot of money, and you could buy cryptocurrencies, and you could buy stocks, okay? The exchange for that is you're a puppet, you're sheep, okay? You are being controlled, and that's what you don't understand, okay? All of you don't understand this. They control everything. They look at what happened with so many things, with how Robinhood shut off the buy button, how friggin' New York Stock Exchange just halts everything. They halt every single stock. I mean, it just amazes me how you just can't see through this. You can't see how you're a puppet. You're a puppet. Every time you buy stock, every time you sell stock on these payment for order flow platforms, you're making Ken Griffin richer. He controls all your buy orders in the dark pools. Listen, it's all good if you don't get this. Look, Adam Aron never showed us. He never showed us if there were any synthetic shares, phantom shares. He never hired Chair Intel. He never hired West Christian. Okay, look. I don't want to keep repeating the same things over and over again, but I have to. Did I ever sue Lou? Lou was the one who wanted to sue me. What are you talking about? Remember Tina? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? Lou claimed that he had an attorney, Tina, on retainer, and he was going to serve me paperwork for like two or 3 years. What are you talking about? Crowned King of France. You got it backwards. Edgy in the house. All right, you go sue me, Detective Pikachu. Sue me. I'm looking forward to your cease and desist order. Okay. So then, and as soon as I get the cease and desist order, I'm gonna change the name from, instead of Apefather, it's gonna be Apefather King of the Apes. Okay. And then you're gonna get, listen to me. Then you're going to start, another lawsuit. You're going to get another trademark. Then it's going to be Apefather King of the Jungle. And then after you get another trademark, right, it's going to be Apefather Tarzan of the Jungle. And then after you get another trademark, it's going to be Apefather the one and only. Okay? So you keep getting those trademarks. When I'm done with you, Detective Pikachu, you're gonna have to spend about $600 to $700 million on trademarks. When I'm done with you, you go forward with the lawsuit. I dare you to do it, Detective Pikachu. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. I want you to keep getting trademarks. Stop. Now we're changing the subject. What you don't understand, I love Movements. I love you, brother. What you all don't understand is that the V for Victory project is for all of us. It's not just for me. It is to enter a new industry. You just don't see it. You don't understand. What I want to do is I want to do the same thing we did with AMC. I want to have that same army, that same ape army. I want to have the same brotherhood, the same sisterhood. I want to have millions and millions of apes that we're all a family, we're all in it together, but I want it to be in the casino industry. I don't see Moon Monster, you may not know about the V for Victory project yet. Apefather wants to acquire a casino. Okay. But I'm not talking about a small casino. I'm talking about a Las Vegas, Macau. I'm talking like big time $1 billion project. Okay. But the thing is, how I want to do it is at first you have to understand. Okay. And I'm going to explain it to all of you. I am not asking for investments. A lot of people still are confused by this. They think I'm asking for investments. I am not asking for investments. I want to fund this project using my own income. Now, what is income? Income is money I have to my name, my own money, my own finances, money I'm earning on YouTube ad revenue, money I earn from, say, super chats. That's financial, like tips. They're tips. They're just like entertainment purposes. You understand? Super stickers, and I'm selling my t-shirt. Now, what I'm gonna do, you're gonna love this. Oh, I have this whole plan, right? I'm changing, don't get mad. I know you're gonna get mad, but I'm changing the AMC to Pluto song. I'm calling it the V for Victory song. I'm gonna write all new lyrics. I love you, brother. Well, I said brother. Angie, I'm sorry. Sister. I love you, my sister. God bless you. Angie with the hands of gold. Detective Pikachu is hurting from jealousy. I understand. Yes, he is. I love you, sister. I love you, Angie. God bless you. Angie is the best. She's just one of a kind. She is the woman with the hands of gold. She has a heart of gold too. She has a heart of gold and hands of gold. But what I'm trying to do is this. I just want you to try to hear me out and try to understand this. Okay? I can't start some sort of like an investment program right now, and I'll tell you why. I would have to only deal with accredited investors. You are only allowed to deal with a very tiny small amount of non-accredited investors. The majority of people you have to deal with is accredited. These are people who make $250,000, $300,000 a year. These are people who have a net worth of over $1 million. No one's going to deal with me because I'm not established. You see, but once I build the first casino, this casino is going to be outstanding. Once I build the casino, you're going to be so impressed. You're going to be so proud, and I am going to be established. That's when I could go to the, big, gigantic, prestigious securities firm. I'm going to hire the best securities firm out there, and we're going to put together some form of an offering, whether it be a private placement, crowdfunding, that will be approved by the SEC. Now on project number two, meaning casino project number two, I could get all of you involved. I could get my ape brothers. I could get my ape sisters involved. But you see, the first project has to be completed by me. And like I said, I'm willing to put in the hard work. I don't want you to think I'm slacking. I'm willing to do more videos than anybody on planet Earth. You understand? I'm willing to upload more videos than anyone on planet Earth. So I am willing to put in the work. All you're basically doing by giving me these super chats, super stickers, or if you choose to buy the Apefather t-shirt, which I'm going to get into in a moment, is you're expediting. You're helping me. You're expediting the project. But you might say to yourself, why would I want to do that for? Because don't you want to get revenge on all these scumbags, these hedge funds? Don't you want to get revenge for what they did to us? They took $350 billion of our money. Don't you want to show them that we could be bigger than them? Don't you want to show them that we could be better than them? I mean, don't you understand that? I want to do $1 billion projects. I want to show these mother effers off. I want this to be a worldwide brand. Okay, and we could do it. We could do it if we all come together, apes together strong. apes together strong. Look, I understand what you're all thinking. You're thinking I'm trying to do some elaborate scheme to get riches. I swear to you on God, listen to me. On God, I am doing this for all of us. But I have to get established first. There's no other way. There's no other way. I have to complete one project on my own first that I finance with my own money. That I just need your support. Like I said, super stickers, super chats, buying my t-shirt. Like here's an example. The Apefather t-shirt is going to have the king ape. Remember the gorilla. It's going to say Apefather in gold. The front of the shirt is going to have the king gorilla with the crown on. And in the back of the shirt, it is going to say V for victory. Okay, V for victory in gold. All right, so that's going to be the t-shirt. It is $50. Look, I understand it's pricey, but the reason for the price is it's $20 for me to produce one t-shirt. Then I don't know where I'm shipping this. I could be shipping this to another country. You understand? Like shipping could be very expensive. Shipping could be anywhere from $10 to $20. So I could be making a profit as small as $10 or a little more. Okay. So that's why it's $50. If you are interested in purchasing an Apefather t-shirt, it's done by Cash App. You would go to my Cash App account. It is the $ Richard Lavoie. Now, there's no underscores, there's no spaces in between. It's just on Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. I'll spell it out for you. RICHARDLEVOI. Once again, Cash App, $50. The $ Richard Lavoie. RICHARDLEVOI. After you make the $50 payment, you have to email me. My Gmail account is richardle101@gmail.com. That's Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101@gmail.com. I need your name, your full name. I need your shipping address, and I need the size of the t-shirt. Do you want a large, extra large, whatever you want? 2X, 3X, 4X, you let me know. And I send it out to you. But what you don't understand is what that t-shirt represents. I want you to wear it proudly when you have that V for victory in the back. And you have the Apefather with the king, the crown. I want you to wear that proudly because that represents revenge. It represents revenge to the hedge funds. It represents revenge to the corruption. It represents revenge to the manipulation. Everything that they did to us, these are the people you should be mad at, not Apefather. You're mad at me? How can you be mad at me? I put up over $200,000 at AMC that I lost. I mean, you're mad at me. These people, they call me a scam artist. They call me a piece of garbage. No, Ken Griffin is the piece of garbage. Okay, all these people, Adam Aaron, okay, Gary Gensler, the DTCC, FTCC, and New York Stock Exchange. These are the people who stole all this money. They took $350 billion we lost. You're mad at me? You're mad at me? You should be mad at them. This dude is a clown. You're a clown, man. You're a clown, Detective Pikachu. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke. This guy's been saying I'm broke. I don't even know how long. I think it's been going on. This guy's telling me I'm broke for about 3 years. Detective Pikachu, look, I'm broke, right? Let me show you something. Look, I'm broke, right? Look. Do you see this? Look, take a look at this, Detective Pikachu. Look around. Do you see this? Okay. Do you see this? This is called a $600,000 house. Okay. I'm not broke, Detective Pikachu. It's my house. Oh, this freaking guy. Okay. Not to mention everything else, but I don't want to go there anymore. Trust me, I'm not broke. Anyway, Detective Pikachu doesn't understand. I'm an average American. I am an average American, but I have desire to be above. I want to be above average. I want you to be above average. I want all of you to be above average. See, this is not an I thing. Remember, I made the video that there's no I in team. We're supposed to be a team. Don't you understand? We're supposed to be in this together as a family. This is what I'm trying to make you all understand. This is not just for me. I complete the first casino project. We're gonna start a dynasty. Like, all right, let me just give you an example. You know the $350 billion that we squandered? And when I say we, I'm talking about myself. You know, I had over 200,000 I lost, okay? So I'm not saying just you. I'm a Mama Luke too. I'm a Stu Not too. It's not just you. Okay. But you know that 350 billion that we all lost, that we squandered to zero, that went into the hedge funds and the short sellers' hands. Okay. For entertainment purposes only, if we invested that money in casinos all around the world, can you imagine what kind of an empire we would have? Can you imagine the dynasty that we would have? We would probably have 100 casinos all over, spanning the world, earning hundreds of billions of dollars a year in revenue. Okay, but do you know what we accomplished instead? That this is what this idiot Detective Pikachu doesn't understand. We took $350 billion and we just handed it to Ken Griffin, all these hedge funds, and all these short sellers. We gave them 300, and I want you to just take a second and think about this. We gave them $350 billion. It's gone forever. It's gone out of your bank accounts. It's gone out of my bank account. It's effing gone. You ever hear the song Dust in the Wind? All we are is dust in the wind. Okay, that for $350 billion is dust in the wind. It's worth ugats in Italian, zero. Where is the casino going to be? Moon Monster. I would like Moon Monster. I'm thinking about Vegas for the first project. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Look, this is the problem with cryptocurrencies. And I keep saying this, Antonio, and I know you don't accept it. Cryptocurrencies is a billionaire's game. And Antonio, you're not a billionaire. Okay. So it's basically, there's only one person. Listen to me. And when I say person, I'm talking about a group. There's only one group that benefits in cryptocurrencies: billionaires. That's it. You're not a billionaire, you don't benefit. Let me explain to you. I use this analogy a lot, and it bears repeating. I picture there's this whale, and when I say whale, I'm not talking about like Brendan Fraser, like the movie, like that, you know, that someone's heavy. I'm talking about someone that's very, very wealthy and rich. I picture there's a whale. It doesn't really matter where they are. Let's say China. We're just using this as an example. Like a Jack Ma, okay? Like a Jack Ma, okay? So you see the guy, he's in his big office, you know, he's got his feet up, he's drinking Johnny Walker Blue, he's smoking a Cuban cigar. He says to himself, you know something? I think I'm going to load up on Bitcoin. I'm just going to throw like $10 billion in Bitcoin. Seriously. And that's what he does. Like Elon Musk. That's what he does. So he loads up on Bitcoin. Now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see a spike. You see a spike. Bitcoin shoots up. And then what happens? It starts a domino effect. Starts a chain reaction. XRP goes up. Ethereum goes up. You know, Stellar goes up. All these other cryptos, they go up. Okay. Now, because they all follow the king. They all follow the king, Bitcoin. Now, what happens is that it starts fear of missing out. That's how people are. People in this world are so stupid. They see a little spike, they all start FOMOing. You know, they FOMO, fear of missing out. They jump in. At some point, you know, you might see Bitcoin shoot up to 40K, 50,000, you know, whatever the case may be, right? Then that same Chinese whale, that Asian whale, he's sitting back, he's smoking his Cuban cigar, drinking his Johnny Walker Blue, realizes that the $10 billion initial investment he made is now $30 billion. Now he unloads the whole friggin' thing. He unloads. That's it. There's no regulations in cryptocurrencies. The dude could unload all of it just like that. Okay? Then all of a sudden you see this tremendous, we've seen it all happen before. Remember that time when we saw Bitcoin go from like 60,000 to 10,000 in a matter of hours? Okay, it was like a bloodbath. Okay, we've seen it happen before. This is called the billionaire's game. And you're not a billionaire, Antonio Miranda, and you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. But look, like I said, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. Do whatever you want to do. I am staying away from crypto. I have no intention of entering the cryptocurrency industry because do you want to know why? I'm not stupid. I'm freaking smart. You understand? You people are dumb. You don't understand freaking flies. You don't understand this is a billionaire's game. Get away, you freaking fly. I freaking hate these flies. Okay, so this is what we do with people who insult my daughter. We get rid of them. Okay, so that's it. Gone. Anyway, what you don't understand is it's a billionaire's game. It's a billionaire's game. That's it, okay? You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You know who wins with cryptocurrencies? Elon Musk. Elon Musk wins, okay? Because he's got the money, he's got the power. You understand? He could take a friggin' thing like that friggin' Deutschcoin. I never pronounce it right, but he could take that friggin' thing. He could use one of his rocket ships and put friggin' one of the Deutschcoins or whatever it is on the moon. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I don't give a shit. And you know what? He could throw billions into that thing. He can manipulate it. And that's exactly what happened to it. Remember when it went up to 73 cents? Remember when Elon went on Saturday Night Live, and that thing tumbled down like that Boy George song. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. I'll tumble for you. We've seen this happen so many times. Okay, but Antonio, as quick as you're up 300%, right? A month from now, it'll all be gone. It'll all be gone. Unless, listen, you know what someone one time told me? She was a pit boss. Let me tell you a little story. I was in a casino one time. I took $200. So I had $200 chips. I threw it on number 19 red. Okay, I never forget this. The ball spins, boom, it hits on 19. I win because the payout is 35 to 1. I won $7,000. I'm dancing. I'm like, I'm the Mac Daddy mother effer. So the pit boss looks at me and she goes, are you still planning on playing? Or are you going home? Are you taking your money to the cashier? Are you cashing out? Are you going into the parking lot? Are you driving home? I said, I'm thinking about playing still. She says to me, well, that money, right, is not yours. And I just didn't understand what she was saying. I just won $7,000. I'm like, what are you talking about? You only win, Antonio, when you sell and you never go back. So let me explain something to you. If you're continuing to invest in cryptocurrencies, if you're continuing, right, to play the game, make sure you understand that that's going to change your profits. Okay? I've seen it happen so many times. It happened to my father. My father owned Bitcoin, and my father owned Tesla, and he did very well on Tesla, but he took a beating on Bitcoin. Okay? So look, I've already seen all of this shit. Okay? I've seen it. Your 300% could be gone in a day. See, you know what I'm looking for, guys and girls? I'm looking for something called consistency. All right, this is what I'm looking for in my life, and I think you should want the same. Let me ask you, can I ask you all a simple question? What would you rather? Would you rather once in a while make money? Like, in other words, it's like they say the luck of the Irish, right? Once in a while you pick a winner and you make money, but then the other 90% of the time you're a loser. Okay? Or would you rather win every single day of your life? In other words, every day you're winning. Every day. Every day you're making money. Which one would you prefer? Seriously, I'm asking you all a question. Which one would you prefer? Ready? Once in a blue moon, hey, I just picked this stock. Can you believe it? It went up 200%. Oh my God. But that one stock that went up 200%, 90 other stocks that you picked friggin' got plummeted. I just picked this cryptocurrency. Oh my God, I'm up 300%. And then next month you're down 300%. Okay. What would you prefer? Would you prefer to win once in a while, or would you prefer to win every single day? 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Christmas, you're making money. Thanksgiving, you're making money. New Year's, you're making money. New Year's Eve, you're making money. Which one would you prefer? Which one would you prefer? What's Moon Monster saying? Rich, why aren't you up doing a bar and a grill? Well, we just went out to eat. I had to take my son to the dentist. So I took my daughter to a big Italian meal. And then my son wanted Chipotle. That was his thing. So I took him to Chipotle. You can't win every day. Casinos win every day. Every single day. Okay, listen, let me try to make you understand, Vladimir, the way a casino works, okay? Because you don't understand. You don't have the intelligence. Listen to me. This is how it works. A casino, okay, their strategy and their system is designed to win all the time. Now, and I'm going to explain to you how it works. It's a very simple system. I've learned it. It took me many years to learn it. Okay, let's start with the slot machines. The slot machines only pay out when it reaches a certain level. Okay, so like, let me just give you an example, right? Let's say you have a slot machine where the jackpot is $10,000. It's got to take in 100,000. It's got to take in $100,000 first, and then that lucky mother effer who happens to be there at the right time in the right place wins the $10,000. So in other words, it's physically impossible for the casino to lose. This isn't like there's no way that they could lose. The house always wins. The slot machine has to take in $100,000 in order to make a $10,000 payout. It's the same thing with the table games. It's the same thing with the table games. Here's how it works. You go to like roulette, you go to blackjack, whatever the case may be, right? You're playing craps. Okay. They do an inventory check. Listen to me. They do an inventory check. I heard it with my own ears. You know how many times I've been at a casino and they were doing an inventory check? So we're playing roulette, right? We're playing. All of a sudden it stops. The pit boss comes over with these security guards. They got the chips. They got their guns. They got everything, right? And they count all the chips on the table. And then you see them. They pull out a pad. They write down, and then I hear them. They don't know that I'm listening to them, but I'm listening to them. They said, we're at a deficit of $10,000. So what that means is that particular table is at a loss currently. It's at a loss of $10,000. That means any unlucky mother effer who plays at that moment is going to lose. That's it. It doesn't make a difference if you play red, if you play black, if you play the numbers, if you play green. Doesn't make a difference. You're losing because that table's at a deficit. Now here's how it works the opposite way. Let's say they do the inventory check. They count everything because I heard this. They say we're positive 20,000. We have a surplus. We have a surplus of 20,000. Do you know what that means? People are going to win. People think it's magic. It's magic. It's not magic. It's because they're at a surplus. Just like it's the same concept with the slot machine. Slot machine takes in 100,000, pays out 10. Roulette's at a surplus of 20,000. They might pay out 5. Their system is designed to always win. They're always winning. Every single day, 300, and it works the same way with online gaming. Online gaming, it works the same exact way. God, Vladimir, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me just give you one example. When you say casinos are losing money, the Bagada is making 120 million a month. And this is just in Atlantic City, brother. 120 million a month. You don't know what you're talking about. Online casinos are generating over $100 billion a year in wins. You have no one is gambling these days. No one is gambling online. Could you do me a favor and just look up how much money, love? Stop arguing with me. Look up how much money online casinos are making. And you know what's funny? Okay, you're arguing with me when retail lost 350 billion. We turned 350 billion to zero, and you're arguing with me. You are a part, okay, of the sheep. You are a part, and you know what happens to sheep? They get slaughtered. Listen to me, you stupid, uneducated, low IQ mother effer. Ken Griffin and the hedge funds pulled the biggest scam in history over us. I have to say it's alleged to protect myself. $350 billion they took from us. And you dare argue with me over casinos that are making hundreds of billions a year? You're arguing with me over this when retail lost 350 billion? You're an idiot. Bro, you don't understand something, Matt. Listen to me. I never said I want to be a gambler. I see you're not understanding. Listen to me. Gamblers will always lose. You're right. See, listen to me. When you go to a casino, you want to know what it says? All over the place, they have disclaimers. All over the place. They say entertainment purposes only. They got big signs up. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's all over the casinos. It's all over the Atlantic City Expressway. Because look, this is how they protect themselves legally. Because they're letting people know when you come to a casino, you're not here. This is not a job. You're not here to make money. You're here to have fun. That's it. And you have to be a responsible gambler. You have to understand you're not going to win. You're going there, you want to have a nice dinner, a nice meal. Maybe if it's the summertime, you go out on the beach, you have some fun, you drink, you gamble. It's for fun. You know, I wish actually the stock market would do that. Casinos do that. Casinos do that a lot better than the stock market. Stock market, you never really see that. You don't really see where it says it's for entertainment purposes only. The stock market really makes people believe that you can make money. Okay, they don't really have those type of disclaimers. They really don't. They really don't. Okay, stock market makes it like it's a real possibility for you to make money. Casinos, it's all over the place. There's disclaimers all over the place. So look, the way I see it is this. I don't think it's wrong. Okay, I don't think it's wrong to invite someone, like, I get in my mailbox. I get invited to the Bagada. I get invited to Tropicana. They say to me, I'll give you a 3-night stay. We're gonna give you a $400 comp dinner. We're gonna give you whatever it is, a free TV. They always give out these free, whatever it is. Okay, I don't think it's wrong to do that. Where somewhere on that postcard it says entertainment purposes only. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. So that's it. Now, if the person is a degenerate gambler, that's on them. That's the way I see it, man. That's on, and that's it. So no, I don't feel there's anything wrong with it. As long as you're transparent, you got to be transparent. You got to just tell people. You got to say, look, this is not a place to make money. But I feel they do that. You know what I mean? I really, really feel, I've been going to Atlantic City, Las Vegas my whole life. And I honestly feel that casinos are pretty transparent, that it's just for entertainment purposes only. Am I too late to get in? Are you talking about the V for Victory project? Moon Monsters, I have to raise a lot of money. This is going to take me a long time. You're definitely not too late. I got to raise a shitload of money. What I'm asking for is basically 3 things, okay? The first thing is what you're doing right now. Just the fact that you're at my live stream, just the fact that you're watching me, you watch my videos, that's the second thing. The third thing is to consider giving me super chats, which again is not, I just want to be clear. It's not an investment. It is entertainment purposes only. It is like a tip. Super chats, which you could do right now in the live stream. Come in, Jennifer. Super stickers, or buy my t-shirt. Now you might say, but by me doing this, am I getting some form of an interest in your first casino? The answer is no. You're not. Okay. So you might be like, so then why am I doing this for? Because I have to first establish myself. This is what I'm trying to make all of you understand. I have to prove to all of you, I have to prove to the whole world that I could do this. Okay. Now, here's what my promise is to you, Moon Monster. On the second project, you understand, I'm going to be meeting with a very prestigious securities firm. Okay. I am going to put together an offering. Okay. It could be a private placement, it could be a crowdfunding. It has to be something approved by the SEC. That's, brother, that's when I send you a prospectus. And that's when you can now get involved in project number two. And guess what? You're not limited to just project number two, project number three, project number four, project number five. Like, we could just keep building a dynasty. But you have to understand, I can't do any of this until I get established. So what I'm asking, kind of like, and I use this analogy a lot. If you ever see the movie Planet of the Apes with Mark, Wahlberg, remember the chimpanzee? He sent him into space. His name was Simos. He sent the chimpanzee into space. He landed on planet Earth in the future. All the apes, they bowed to him. He was like their god. He was like, Simos, Simos. You know what I mean? Okay. I want to be, and not that I'm saying I want to be a god, okay? But what I'm saying is that I want to be the first ape who lands in Las Vegas. Like, I want to be the guy who actually opens up the doors for all of you. So, in other words, I have to first make my own mark. I have to first establish myself. And then my word and my promise to all of you is that that's when I meet with on project number two. That's when I meet with the securities firm. That's when I put together an offering, something that has to be approved by the SEC, and that's when we could all do this together. But you see, look, it always has to start with one person. There always has to be one person who has to establish themselves first before an empire could be built. That's just the way it's got to be. That's it. It can't be any other way. This can't be the real London manager. If this is the real London manager, I'm very disappointed in you because you've always supported me. This has got to be a fake. What happened with the YouTube store was this. I had specific pictures, right? And they would, Jennifer, tell them what idiots these people were at these stores. It's like they were putting the picture backwards on the t-shirt, and they have no
Yes.
technology where you could straighten it out.
It's
They told me I
crazy.
couldn't add text. Listen to this. They said I couldn't add text on the shirt. I couldn't
Oh
add
my
text on
God.
the back of the shirt. So in other words, all they want to do, these YouTube stores, all they want to do is basically you have to have like a JPEG. You got to have like a picture, and that's it. And the best part is the damn picture that you have, they put it upside down. They put it backwards, and there's no way for you to fix it and put it straight. Okay, so I decided, you know what? These people are a bunch of idiots. I'd rather just do it myself. Okay, do you understand, on the manager? It's not that I tried to open up a YouTube store and fail. How could you possibly fail, Antonio? Antonio, how could I fail? There's no money involved opening a YouTube store. I'm explaining to you what happened. They only want you to use a picture. Like, in other words, I don't want to do that. I want to add text. I want to put text in the back of the shirt that says V for victory. Look, I don't want to explain myself to you, Antonio. You're not going to buy my shirt anyway. I don't know, no, Moon Monster. I don't have a YouTube store. I'm selling my shirts privately. I'm selling my shirts privately on my own. I explained this to you. It has to be done through my Cash App. Okay, you go to my Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoy. RICHARDLEVOI. The cost of the t-shirt is $50. You pay $50 on Cash App. After that, you email me. My Gmail account is Richard, RICHARD, L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. You send me your full name. You send me your shipping address and the size of the t-shirt. Large, extra large, triple, whatever you want, quadruple. That's how it works. I am selling it privately. Antonio Miranda says, I do like Jendo. She's nice. Well, that's nice.
Wow, thank you.
What return policy? What this guy, other manager? What happened? Did you go crazy overnight? There is no return policy. Okay, it's non-refundable. When you make your friggin' payment, I send you your t-shirt, and that's it. There is no return policy. Like it, love it, wear it, sleep in it, freaking masturbate in it. It's your shirt. There is no return policy. Psychopathic. Apefather is exposed. What am I exposed about? What am I exposed about? It's like exposed again. We're going to be the Castellano family of Vegas. Absolutely. Hey, the mafia did own Vegas at one point. Remember, he hated to be called Bugsy. His real name was Ben Siegel. But he's the one who discovered Las Vegas. Ben Siegel. You called him Bugsy, he got very bad. He would knock the shit out of you. But anyway, I gotta run right now. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lives on this. Like I said, consider buying my Apefather t-shirt. It will say V for victory in the back. The front of it will have the gorilla with the crown on, Apefather in gold. Any size you want. You got $50 on Cash App. Again, my Cash App account, $ Richard Lavoie. RICHARDLEVOI. After you make the $50 Cash App payment, send me an email. My Gmail is Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. I need your full name, I need your shipping address, and I need the size of the t-shirt. That's it. Thank you, Moo Monster. I love you. What I'm going to be doing, you want to hear? I'm redoing the AMC to Pluto song. Don't get mad. I'm sorry, but I'm making it the V. So in other words, it's still going to have that same music, werewolves in London, but I'm changing the lyrics. Okay, I'm changing the lyrics. It's all going to be about the casino industry. It's all going to be about Las Vegas. I'm changing all the lyrics, and what I'm planning to do is I'm going to be performing that song a lot, but I'm going to put in different parts of the world, because I want the whole world to learn this song. So I might put in Tokyo, hear the V for Victory song. I might put in Italy, Palermo, Sicily, or whatever. I might put in Ireland. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be putting all different parts of the world. My goal is to sell 1 billion t-shirts. Listen, if you're going to be thinking, you might as well think big, right? Donald Trump said it the best. He goes, if you're going to be thinking anyway, you might as well think big. My goal is to sell 1 billion t-shirts. And I will use that money to build the most spectacular, the most expensive, the most exciting casino in the world. Okay, you know what my dream is? I can't wait for all of you to see this happen one day. You think I'm a complete deranged psychopathic lunatic right now, and I know this, but I can't wait one day when this is built and it's completed and you see it, and you're all going to be shaking your heads like, I can't believe that fat Italian mother effing Tony Soprano wannabe, right, did it. He effing did it, this mother effer. You'll see. You'll see. This guy keeps breaking my balls. I'm 20 credits away from my college degree. Bro, I promise you that by the time let me put it to you this way. By the time that I purchased the land for the casino, right? It takes 2 years to build the casino, right? Okay. By the time I purchased the land, I promise you, Vladimir Putin, that I will complete the 20 credits to get my BA in business management, okay, in finance, okay? You got my word. You got my word on that. I mean, he keeps saying it to me. I'm only 20 credits short. That is legal. Everything I do is legal. I don't know what you're talking about. God bless you, Moo Monster. I love you, man. I don't have to start all over. You don't have to start all over. I'm 20 credits shy. I'm 20 credits shy from my business management degree. Hey, Father, I hope you get some money one day. I'm not really sure what that means, Antonio, because I have much, much more money than you have. So I don't know really what that means. Antonio, see, I'm a millionaire, okay? I want to be a billionaire. you're what's called a thousandaire. You understand? You're a thousandaire. I hope one day you could get to my level. Okay, Antonio? I do have street smarts. Yes, I do. Let me tell you something, man. I've learned so much stuff in the last 3 years of my life about the stock market, about casinos, about the world. And I can tell you something, this world is an ugly place. Let me tell you something, man. This world is ugly. Okay? There is so much corruption. Everyone is trying to get to you and rob you and steal from you, and everybody. Okay? And that's why what you don't understand is we need to be a family. You know how we beat this world? Do you know how we beat corruption? We all stick together. That's how we win. But we got to do it in the right place. See, it's not enough. It's not just enough to be a family. Because you could be a family, but you could be doing the wrong things. You got to be making the right moves. So you got to be a family and making the right moves. And the casino industry is the right moves, both real property and online. Moo Monster, you're going to see a lot more of me. I'm back in the loop. I shall strike fear. Do it. And your dissenters. You keep saying I look like Dennis Rodman. I don't think I look anything like Dennis Rodman. Antonio Miranda. I think I look like James Gandolfini. You sound like a timeshare. I was a timeshare salesman. I worked for Hilton and I sold timeshares. So maybe that's the reason why I sound like one, because I was one. Antonio, you really lost the plot somewhere along the line. You want to know what it is when Antonio? It's I kind of feel bad for him. You want to know what it is? The guy's worth about maybe $3,000, and he just what he's this guy that he thinks he's a know-it-all. He thinks like he's the type of a guy. You understand? He'll make like $500 on a play, and he's Warren Buffett. You understand? He's like this. He thinks he's the smartest guy in the world. He makes $500 on a play. He's like, I am the smartest man alive. Moon Monster. There is no paperwork. Listen to me. This is how it works, brother. I love you. I love you, brother. I effing love you. What paper? There is no paperwork. If you want to buy the T-shirt, listen to me. It's done through Cash App. Okay. So what you do is if you don't have access to Cash App, email me. We'll work something out. We'll figure out another thing. Maybe you have Zelle. I don't know if you do, because I know you're in the UK. I know it's a whole different thing, but we could figure something out. Here's my email address. It's Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. So all you have to do is contact me, and we'll figure out some form of a way for you to pay. I don't know, because I know you're in the UK. I think, do they have Cash App in the UK? I don't know. I don't know if they have a Cash App in the UK. Tesla, what you don't understand is this. I'm trying to create a project, V for Victory. I want to acquire a casino. I have to raise money, a lot of money, more money than I have. People think if you have $1 million, you could buy a casino. Guys, you need billions. You need billions. $1 million is like the casinos, to buy toilet paper, to buy stationery. That's what a casino spends on $1 million is for them to buy cleaning products. Guys, $1 million is nothing in the casino industry. Anyway, I gotta go. FIFA victory. I'll be back. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. I'm very serious about the V for Victory project, but I do have to have a disclaimer to protect myself legally. God bless. You could get arrested. Get arrested for what? What are you talking about, Vladimir Putin? You could get arrested because you're using the Russian president's name. And if he ever finds out who you are, he's gonna pull a friggin' KGB shit on your ass. Okay, you're using the president of Russia's name and doing it in a very very disrespectful way. And if he ever found out about you, it will not be good. Okay. Vladimir Putin, listen to me. Everything about you is illegal. Everything about you. Okay, first of all, you're using the Russian president's name in a very disrespectful way. And you want to know something? If I wasn't a rat, I would report your ass because let me tell you something. They'll find out where you are, who you are, and take you out. Okay? So, but you're lucky I'm not a rat. Like, do you realize that you're disrespecting the president of Russia? I don't know if I don't. Okay, you're talking about being arrested. How about being put on a friggin' wall and being shot down? Okay, how about that one? You're disrespecting the president of Russia. Okay, you better be very careful, brother, that someone doesn't find out who you are. What's up, Brennan? I'm sorry I have to leave. My brother Brennan here. You want to know the worst thing you could ever do, Vladimir Putin? Is take the name of world leaders like you're doing, and what you're doing, Vladimir Putin. If he ever found out about you, oh, if anyone ever found out in the Russian government about you, what you're doing, let's just put it to you this way, brother. Not, you know New York Angelo? Niet! Not good. So if I was you, brother, I wouldn't worry so much about me. I might change my name. Okay? I might change my name. Laugh my ass off. Bro, you want to know how I know that you have no balls? Okay, you want to know what you want me to prove it to you? Okay. How about this? How about this? You're a tough guy, right? Are you a tough guy? No, I'm asking you legitimately. Okay. We're gonna leave in 1 second. Are you a tough guy, Vladimir Putin? No, no, no. I'm asking you. Moon Monster, I love you, brother. Give me just 1 second, because I want to talk to you, brother. Okay. How about we do this, Vladimir Putin? You're a tough guy, right? Okay. How about we set up a time where you show your driver's license, okay, to me. We're gonna get a notary republic involved, okay, and we're going to put together a little letter. Now this is what now this will prove to me that you are a legitimate tough guy, okay. We're going to put together, your ID, your name, your address, and we're going to express in the letter that you used the president of Russia's name in a very disrespectful way. Now, what I will do then is forward this letter with your address, with your ID on it, to the Russian government. And then if we complete this process, I will legitimately call you a tough guy. I will. I give you my word on God. Look at me. On God, I would say Vladimir Putin is a tough guy. But you want to know why you're a coward? You hide behind a computer. You talk all this shit, okay? And you're a coward, okay? So that's what would prove to me. Listen to me. Listen, you're a tough guy, right? Okay. Let's set up a time. We got my rotary, the rotary, the notary. I'm saying rotary. I'm losing my effing mind. Rotary. We get the notary of republic. Rotary. We get the notary republic. We put together a letter. We get your ID, your government ID, that has your real name, that has your real address. Now, if you really want to be a tough guy, you attach your social security card to that. And then we're going to write a nice letter to the Russian government. Attention to the president of Russia, okay? Vladimir Putin, okay? And we're going to express to him how you use his name online, okay? You think you could do that? You see, he won't answer me, Jen. He won't answer me. You want to know why you won't do that? Because you're gonna get a knock on the door, okay, from people that are going to destroy you. Russian oligarchs are gonna come to your house, okay? Listen, let me go. Anyway, listen, Moon Monster. It's if you have Cash App, brother, listen, whenever you're ready, there is no rush. There is no rush, brother. My Cash App account is the $ Richard Lavoy. It's RICHARD. L is in Larry, E is in Edward, V is in Victor, OI. The t-shirts are $50. I'm sorry, brother. I explained to you why. Production is $20 a shirt. Then I gotta pay for shipping to the UK. It might be a lot of money. That might be a lot of money. Okay, I gotta pay for shipping. Okay, and then whatever is left over is my profit. So that's what it is. It's my Cash App account is the $ Richard Lavoy. There's no underscores, no spaces. RICHARD LEVOI. After you make the payment, send me an email. My Gmail account, my email account is Richard. RICHARD L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Just I need, I do need your name, brother. I need your shipping address because I gotta mail it to you. If you got a P.O. box, that's fine. But I need some sort of an address to ship it to. And then, if you get multiple shirts or if you just get one shirt, I would need the sizes. Now you got to give it. Listen, it could take a little bit. It could take like 3 to 4 weeks, brother, because I got to put the order in. They got to produce the shirts, and then they got to mail it to me first, and then I got to mail it to you. So it does take a little bit of time, but you will get them. So anyway, that was for Moon Monster. I don't know if he got that message. Billy Bats, I love you, brother. I wish I didn't have to go, but I got a lot of shit I got to do right now. Yeah, I know. Notary Republic. I said some crazy thing. I said Rotary. Listen, I'm losing on the manager. Sometimes I lose my mind. What can I tell you, brother? Moon Monster, email me. Let's talk about it. All right, brother. Moon Monster, I love you. We're gonna talk about it. Email me. Let me know if you're interested in the shirts. Like I said, it doesn't even if you're not interested in the shirts. Like I said, another option is just super chats. You understand? Right now on the live stream, you could give me a $5 or whatever it is, couple of bucks super chat, and like the guy Back to the Future, he does it all the time. Literally, like every live stream he comes to, he'll throw me $1. He'll throw me $2. He'll throw me $3. Under manager used to do it too, but I guess he's been in a very bad mood lately, so I don't know what's up with him. But you could do super chats. Again, this is not investments. These are tips for entertainment purposes only, but it's a way to help me and support me for the V for Victory project. And like I said, once we get the first project up and running and established, that's when I could go to the securities firm. That's when I could put together some sort of an offering. That's when I could get you involved. Okay, at a later date. Right now, I'm funding this with my own money. Okay, my own money. Anyway, listen, I gotta go. It's like just hate. So much hate. You gotta sometimes replace hate for love once in a while. V for Victory. God bless. Everything I said on this live stream has not been financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Entertainment purposes only. Later, take care, brush your hair.